Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell if you are new to this page. Listen, we have a lot to cover. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about this market today. This market absolutely mooned today, hitting all-time highs, the Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, and this market is on fire. Why? That there are some talks now of a ceasefire. Let's get right into it. Listen, this is the Nasdaq. You could see the Nasdaq rose 512 points today, 2%. The S&P almost a point and a half. You could see that right now. Even the Russell mooned today at almost 1.5%. And so this is what we like to see. Straight upwards move, guys. Look at the last 5 days, up 5%. The Nasdaq has been up in the last 5 trading days. Look at that. So you can't beat that, guys. And we've been here before. What's causing it to go up? That's what we want to know. What's causing it to go up? Let's see. Dow surges 600 points as the S&P posts first close above 7,300. We are at 7,300 as traders hope for Iran deal. Live update. Let's go right to it. Stocks rose on Wednesday today following a report that the U.S. and Iran were nearing an agreement to end the war. Of course, we will believe that when we see that. We've been here before. We want to make sure that this is going to continue. The S&P advanced 1.46. This is all of the data that I just showed you, okay? So, citing source that the U.S. and Iran were getting close to a deal that would bring a resolution to the conflict. According to the report, the agreement would include a memorandum on nuclear enrichment, all right? Enrichment, okay? An Iranian foreign minister's spokesperson also told CNBC that Iran was evaluating a U.S. proposal towards a resolution. That's what is going on now. We need resolution to this war. The stock market is forerunning. The stock market is saying that it's going to happen as we continue to move up this week. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through some things we did in money moves, and look at this. This is the SPY, the S&P 500. It actually ran up, cooled off, and then just mooned all the way. This is Chicago time around noon, should I say 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and rose all the way up as the traffic trader gave us a green light, printed money all the way up. The Qs, which is the same thing as the Nasdaq, all right? We traded that down, yellow light, green light, all the way up, guys. You can see that. I want to talk about some stock that I'm going to be buying heavy when things pull back. Now, let me explain this. I'm not going to buy now. I'm not going to chase a market that is already taken off and already priced things in. Remember when they were having the cap X spin scare, all right? And that was bringing the market down before the war. Remember, we had Liberation Day, right? Then we had the tariff wars. Then we had the cap X fear. Did we spend too much in AI? The answer is no. The big thing we have coming this Friday is jobs. If we have a good jobs report, the market is doing well. Earnings have been absolutely killing it. Earning after earning after earning has been absolutely killing it, including Palantir. Killed it, and Palantir got killed. Why? It was priced to perfection. So now, with earnings doing as well as they are, the stock market keeps running back up, making back some of the losses that we lost earlier. Okay, the gains that we lost earlier. Now, I'm going to go over some stock really quick. These are ETFs and these are chip ETFs, okay? And I'm going to go over a few of them. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but it's just something that I'm looking at, and I will be buying a lot when they cool off. I will be loading back up and then wait for them to come. Now, I'm looking at the TAM, total addressable market. I'm looking at what is going to happen and what I think is going to happen over the next 3 to 5 years. Meaning, I believe that AI is going to get bigger. We're going to need more chips and infrastructure and AI and computing power and energy. So we're just going to start building this. I'm going to start something here that I will be diving more into in Money Moves. So here are 3 of the chip ETFs, okay? We got VanEck Semiconductor. So these are semiconductor ETFs, okay? We got iShares Semiconductor and Invesco PHLP Semiconductor. Now we could see that all 3 of these were up about 5% today. That is a good gain for a day. And for the week, since everything is running up 10% in a week for an ETF, meaning you have a basket of companies where you don't have to do the guesswork. Now, let me show you this. Let me go back here. We got SMH, the ticker symbol. We got ticker symbol SOXX, and we got ticker symbol SOXQ. Okay, so SMH is VanEck Semiconductor. Okay, you could see it. I got it stacked the same way. SOXX, that's iShares Semiconductor. So you guys get it, right? Now, let's look at the expense ratio, because I know some of you guys are, one of you are penny wise and dollar foolish, okay? But let me address that later. Look at the expense ratio. 0.35% on the top one, 0.34, and the cheapest one is the lowest one at 0.19, right? But now let's look at how they performed. Remember, this had the cheapest expense ratio. This is over the last 5 days, but let's go over the last month. We could see that this is still the cheapest. Okay, so over the last month, let's go to year to date. Year to date, we could see, boom, that this was the better choice, right? This was the better choice because of the expense ratio in comparisons to the percentage. Now, it's getting a little foggy here, but if you look at this, judging by the expense ratio of 0.19%, then this one takes the pill for me. This one wins. The Invesco PHLP Semiconductor, which is ticker symbol SOXQ. Okay? And what is in it? All 3 of them have NVIDIA in it. All 3 of them have Broadcom in them. But this one has Taiwan. This one has NVIDIA. And this one has Taiwan Semiconductor also. So these 2 are the same. But as far as expense ratio goes, this is the clear winner right here. SOXO. Now, there's many, many more. I know you guys are going to come up with other ones. I try to look at some of the other ones. Now, if you have timed this right, there is a 3X ETF, right? And that is ticker symbol SOXL. Okay, SOXL. Look at what it did for the day. Look at what it did for the week, 34%. And year to date, it's up 294%. But remember, it's a 3X leverage, okay? So if it starts going down, then you get what? Wiped out. So let's put that, let's add that to the bottom. Now this is when you know that you know that you know that it's going up, right? Now just remember, when it starts coming down, then you get whacked at 3 times the rate. So this is not something you just buy and put into your portfolio because you could be on a downtrend, okay? Keep it simple. Kiss it. Now, you guys know I've been talking about these for the last couple of weeks. If you're in Money Moves, I've been talking about them since last year. IONQ, Rigetti, and D-Wave. These are my 3 top quantum computing stock. After I even talked about them yesterday, and someone says, Larry, it's too late. They ran up on average another 10% today. And for the week, okay, yes, it's going to have a drawdown. They're going to cool off. They're all up for the week around 25%. Year to date is a different story. Look at that. So there is room still at this rate for some of these to move. But this month was the month to absolutely print. This month was the month to absolutely print on all three of these. And yes, there is an ETF. And that ETF, here's two ETFs. There's one that is ticker symbol. This is the one I wanted to talk about. QTUM, okay? And then the second one is Wisdom Tree, okay? So these are the ETFs in that same time frame. So it takes the guesswork away from you. Not bad for an ETF to be up 36 and even 30% in 1 month. Year to date is going to be less, just like everything else. But actually, the ETF year to date outperformed the individual stock. So year to date, if you just bought the ETF, watch this, you would have outperformed all the individual quantum computing stock. See that? Year to date, you're actually negative on these around 9%. INOQ, which is the company that has the most money and the most contracts, is still up. But if you'd simply bought the ETF year to date, you would be up massively, and especially for an ETF to take all of the guesswork out. Now, let me show you this right quick. Let's take the 3X leverage one out and let's add ticker symbol DRAM. And we could see year to date, this is the puppy that I like. Round Hill Memory, ticker symbol DRAM, right? So that is one of the ETFs that I am adding to my ETF portfolio, ticker symbol DRAM. All right. All right. So that is what I'm saying, that when I see the proper time to really get down, we have another scare or anything happens and things sell off, they're going to start pumping dump fear about they spent too much in AI and that's going to happen again. Remember when I said it's almost funny to me? They're going to do it again. And then when they do it again, that's when I'm going to start loading up and not loading the boat. But I'm going to start buying in big chunks and just holding. Look at where the future is. Now, guys, I want to show you this because this excited me. Okay, this is so you can see. That's the ticker symbol DRAM, Round Hill Memory. That's the one I was just talking about. That was not today. That was yesterday I took that. But this is what I want to show you guys. Look at this. 2 great trades today. Thank you, Uncle Larry. Keep adding winning trades. Thanks to the indicator. It was the best investment I ever made. Very grateful to be a part of the family. My man, today on these options, $2,300 on Alphabet. Bang, bang, bang. And look at that, $3,600 on Intel. All in money moves. We traded live this morning. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of wins, made a lot of money. Okay, and that's it, guys. Just wanted to hit you with all of this info back to back. Don't sleep on ETFs. There's a lot of money and you take the guesswork out. As a matter of fact, on the quantum computing ETFs, you would have outperformed just buying the single stock. Okay, so that's the lesson for today. Do your own research. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Please do not fall for spam in the comment section. I will never DM you and ask you, how is your trading doing on any platform? Don't fall for it, people. This scam. All right. Come and join us in Money Moves. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.